guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jessalina. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for coming back to another video. I just want to let you guys know ahead of time that my little toddler, my little Jaylee bird, is running around playing, so you guys are gonna hear her in the background. And then also too, 70 degrees outside today, so it's a beautiful day. And my apartment complex is like, they have all the mowers and everything doing the lawn outside, so you know, those weed eaters and all of the stuff so loud. So you know, it is what it is, but we're gonna still try to push through. Today I am drinking my watermelon juice, which is so delicious, so refreshing, so good for hydration and electrolytes. I'm drinking this while I get ready, so go ahead and pour you guys a glass of something good and refreshing, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Let me just fix my lip because I can't do this whole video without a little bit of lip liner. Okay, just so we're not like looking too crazy, you know? My lips can tend to like be the same color as my face, and like that's not cute. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and prep the lips for the makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. I'm gonna go ahead and use the NYX brow glue. I like to do my brows after because I feel like if I do my brows first, I kind of go off of like my non-makeup face, which is like different than my makeup face. So I kind of like be very light with my brows because I feel like sometimes brows can be like a little bit too intense and they can just like make your whole entire face look weird. So I like to do my brows last. So I'm gonna use her, but I'm also gonna layer something up. I don't know what it is about Fenty Beauty primers. I just feel like they look very pretty on the skin and they look really good underneath makeup. For me, you guys, I do like to prime everywhere because I feel like priming everywhere helps your makeup, because I mean, hello, makeup's going everywhere, so like why not, you know what I mean? So that's perfect. I'm gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray. I love the setting spray. So now you guys, our skin is all prepped for foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This foundation is super duper heavy duty, so I'm just gonna put this on as a very thin base layer because I want to go full springy glam with this. So this can be like if you're going to like a spring, like a brunch, like if you're going to a party where you just want to like stand out. Ooh, if you're going on a date, you know, like I don't know, if you just, even if you're just going on a date with yourself or doing a photo shoot, this is good makeup, like for even for like videos and pictures. So this is like something that I would do if I was filming a video or if I was like gonna take pictures or something. So I just did 2 little pumps of this, and I just kind of use about that amount, and I'm just gonna lightly put it everywhere and then gently press it all into the skin, because a little bit really does go a long way with this foundation. So we're just gonna blend. As I blend, you guys, I am so excited for the springtime. Like I literally cannot wait for the spring. Like I am so excited. I am literally so excited. February, I don't know, February was just kind of like here and there. It was like here one minute and then gone the next. I did celebrate my birthday. That was like super laid back and chill, and I didn't really do too much. I just kind of like just hung out with my husband and my baby at home. And of course my husband got me like some gifts and stuff, some makeup, plants. It was so cute. He got me like 3 different perfumes. It was really good. I think we got everything blended in pretty good. Then I'm gonna go ahead and conceal, you guys. I used 2 different shades. Okay, light sand, light ivory. Light ivory, I'm typically more on the whiter side, or like more of the like a brightening. Light sand is more of like my skin tone, like more so like concealing, because I want to be super duper like extra today. I'm gonna go ahead and go in first with the light sand, and I'm just gonna start right here, pretty much like not right under my eyes. Well, I mean, it is under my eye, but not like near like my waterline, I guess, because I just want to conceal first. I want more of the main product to be on the part where like my bags are. And then we're gonna go down our nose. I haven't taken my time like in a hot minute of just like doing my makeup. It's so good to do your makeup, like to like spark creativity and just to like tune into yourself and to just tune into your beauty and to just feel beautiful. If you're not feeling pretty or something for a day, you know, like doing your makeup and taking your time when you're doing your makeup with purpose, not for purpose necessarily, you know, like I literally don't have nothing to do today. Doing your makeup with purpose makes all of the difference. And then we're gonna just do our under eyes last. Let's talk about the plans for March. What are the plans for March? What are the plans for March? That's what I keep on asking myself. Like, I think tomorrow is actually gonna be March 1st. Is it? Yeah, I think so, yeah. But yeah, so what are the plans? What are the plans for March? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. I definitely want to film like a bunch of, I don't know, like free spirited content. Like I really just want to create content that I personally love creating. Like one of the things that I love creating is makeup videos. I definitely enjoy this. This is a vibe. This is so fun, especially with my watermelon juice. Like sitting here talking to you guys. Oh my gosh. With the sun out, my daughter is being good. Like I want to film very feminine content, very girly content. I want to definitely get some like running content in there, you guys. I also want to film running content because I feel like it'll definitely hold myself accountable to like get out there and do the miles. Because right now I typically like just do 3 to 5 miles right now, which is like super good. But honestly, like I feel like my body has hit a plateau a little bit and I need to run more or I need to run longer. That's going to be the goal for March, and especially with it being nice, hopefully the weather is not too crazy and we can do that. So real quick, you guys, I'm truly highlighting. So this is the light ivory and I put it like closer to where I truly want the highlight to be at, and then I'm just gonna gently press upper part of the eye. Also, I definitely want to be taking tinkles to the park. I want to do some reading out at the park. I really just want to live a very soft, feminine spring and summer. I can't wait for summertime. I can't wait to tan and to go swimming. Like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Say bronzer. This is in the shade Sand. Like, I love their stuff. I think it's so cute, and this bronzer is actually like really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour. We're gonna be extra and do some cream contouring. So I'm just gonna put that where I want it. I'm gonna put this up on my eye because I do want the illusion of my eyes kind of being like, you know, kind of going up a little bit. And then I'm just gonna also put some right here to our under our lip to create that illusion, you know. Okay, now this one I gotta be a little bit more precise with for my nose, because when I really take the time to like contour my nose the way that I know that it can be contoured, my makeup literally, like, I look like a brand new woman. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this. It's an angled brow but a shadow brush, and I'm just going to put this right here. Then I make a straight line down my nose. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in the eyes too. I'm just gonna use my same beauty blender. We're gonna blend this thing out. Just gonna blend it out, girl. To blend it, like, I'm just tapping in the spot that I put it. Cream contour is definitely like an extra step that does make your that does make your makeup look better. I feel like I used to cream contour whenever like I really wanted my makeup to, like, I don't know, from my point of view, like more major than what I typically do it. That when I would do it, I don't know, to me like my makeup just looked so much better. And then I stopped doing it for I don't know what reason. I just feel like it wasn't needed, or like it was like unnecessary, you know, because I feel like, well, if I put the bronzer on, it's literally gonna do the same thing. But like, I don't know, something about it does just make it look different. I want everything to stay in its place, so that's why like I tap and don't like move anything around. I just press into the skin, because that's what's gonna give everything the look, you know. Typically, you guys, I do use, this is the Hotel Harris by Tarte. I do use her a lot, as you guys can see. And then I also have the Patrick Ta. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one today because I never really do, just to like mix it up, you know. This one is in the shade She Sculpted, and then I'm just gonna swirl. First I just kind of go up and down, and then I'm gonna go in like little circular motions. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use this angled shading brush. It's a little bit more angled for my nose. We're gonna go ahead and blush it up. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to go this pink? This is the YSL in Make Me Blush. So we got this pink, or I can do this ColourPop pink. Which one? I don't know. What if we do both? I don't know. Okay, this might be so hard. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this blush brush, and I'm just gonna tap that in to her. You guys, these blushes are super duper nice. So let me just go ahead and show you. So I'm just gonna put that right there. Wow, so freaking pretty. And then I also put my blush on my forehead also, to just tie everything in. Any place that I like put my contour, I always put some blush there too. I am gonna go ahead and mix it with this ColourPop Harry Air. So pretty. It's more of like a true baby pink, which I am wanting to go for like a baby pink, but not like too baby pink, you know. And that's like another trick that you guys can do if you want a very customized makeup. Always super good to like be mixy, you know, like I be mixing all my makeup, and you never know what like pretty combinations you'll have mixing. So it's always so good to mix. So now that we got that, I am just gonna use the same brush, and I'm gonna lightly dust over my nose, because I don't want to like mess up the contour, but I also just want my nose to have like a very natural rosy effect. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. I'm just gonna put my sponge that I use for everything. I drag it down my nose. I press whatever I picked up. I just gently press that into the skin, and I just go in like a doop motion. First, I really don't like a very heavy powdery face. I like a velvety face. So when you're going between like skin and powder, if you don't want it to be like skin oily type of look, but you want like a little bit of like a powder type of look, but not like a heavy powder, right in between, I call that velvety skin. To have a velvety skin, number one, your primer and your base layer has to mix really good with your foundation, and then afterwards the powder, the amount of powder that you use matters too. So now that we have our beautiful velvety foundation, now we're gonna go ahead and set again with the All Nighter setting spray, and I'm just gonna spray this, just kind of fan it out. I'm gonna use my Dior, my beautiful Dior Backstage palette. This is so beautiful. Okay, I be mixing these two all the time. I'm just gonna mix the gold and the white together to create this very pretty highlight. This has been my go-to highlight, you guys. If you see my skin, I'm probably wearing this. Slightly highlight. We're just gonna highlight here. I'm gonna highlight under my brows. Probably highlight a little bit on top of my brows. Anywhere like where the light hits. Now it's time to move on to the fun part, the eyes. We're gonna use the Naughty palette. She's my go-to. I love using her. I'm gonna mix this one and this one, which to me is the perfect like base. We're gonna keep it very simple. So there's that. I'm gonna try and use this color, the same color that I used on my blush, in like more of the center of my eye. You guys, I love to use my blush as my eyeshadow. I'll always be mixing in my blush with my eyeshadow, because when you mix, you know, like your bronzer with your blush with your eyeshadow, like it just creates a very beautiful effect. Now that we got the pink down, I am gonna go ahead and go in with my Icy Nude palette. I am gonna mix Avalanche and Cold Plunge. So I'm gonna mix them because I want something like similar to my base, but I do want it to be like a smidge brighter. And it's gonna be the perfect combination to just brighten up. And don't worry, like I'm definitely gonna do my under eye, but I kind of forgot, honestly. Sorry. So I will have to go back to that. So we're just gonna use, I don't know, what should we use? We can use this medium shader brush. I am gonna take some concealer just to make it stick. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do Cold Plunge first. And then I'm gonna go in over top with Avalanche. Okay, that's cute. I'm gonna go back in with our beautiful Color Pop, and we are going to put her right back in. She's low-key the center of the show. She's like everything. I think that looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my beautiful Natasha Denona palette. So you guys, I like to mix her, and then I also like to mix her. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the warmth of my finger to just lightly glisten up my eyes. This is gonna make my eyes look very dreamy, very glittery, very like alluring and just delicate. And I'm just gonna use my ring finger. Super shiny, very beautiful. I'm just going to gently press over it, just a little, you know, just like iridescent sparkly. I'm just gonna tap my finger into VVS, and then I'm gonna put her more focused in the corner. I'm gonna go ahead and take a VVS as well, and then just like highlight my eyebrows and my nose. Put a little bit of her right here. Okay, cute. I love to keep my under eyes like really light. Now that I've lowered lash line, my beautiful eyes up, since we are using a cut crease brush, that's perfect for darkening up the cuts a little bit, the creases. We need to take a drink real fast of our drinks, so break. Hello, friends. Come here. Whoosh. When you wanna give up, try again. We keep on swimming. We keep on swimming. Are they doing this again? Dude. Drinky? Yeah. Break time is up. What's next? Okay. Eyeliner. Eyeliner, eyeliner, eyeliner. Where are you? Let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and use, this is the, I believe this is Revlon. L'Oreal. She basically is like a little felt tip. She is very precise. So with her, we're just gonna go in and cat wing it out. Dang. What's going on outside, dude? You're tripping. You're tripping. You got a leaf blower, you got ambulance, like, but I do stay in like a really busy area. So like, what can you expect? My baby is starting to trip. My baby is starting to trip out. With liquid eyeliner, it can be very intimidating, but it's honestly not hard. Like, you just gotta know your eye shape. And if you have like an eye shape like me, which I feel like, I don't know, I have a mix between like almond / round eyes. It's easier on like bigger eyes. But if you follow the natural, depending, like you can either go straight, like, right? Like I could have went straighter. But for me, if I want more of like a lifted eye, then I kind of just angle it diagonal up. And then I do the top as straight as possible. I'm gonna go lay my little toddler down. Look, she got her blankie. She got her blankie. Her sleepy. Her sleepy. Tired. My mom duty is officially done. I'm just kidding. Mom duty never ends. Now that my baby is getting older, right? She's 2.5. She's gonna be 3 in July. But now that my baby is older, even just like 2 years, like I feel so much better. I feel like it gets so much easier. I feel like I've gotten like back to myself. I've rediscovered myself in a new way. I feel definitely there is still something about like your pre-baby self that's just different than who you are afterwards, but it doesn't necessarily mean that pre-baby me is better than after baby me. But I do feel like after baby me just sees life totally different. Like my mind and everything does feel different. It'll never go back to what it was before. And you know what I honestly think that's from? That whenever you're pregnant, how your mind, how your body, your spirit, and everything changes, I feel like it just expands and grows more. And now that you have given birth to a living soul, I feel that that's very spiritual, and it's not a regular thing, you know, like for us as women to like really be able to give birth to life, to human beings, like that is so crazy. By us having these extensions tied to us, not only is somebody else DNA and spirit and genetic makeup growing in us, you know, we're also becoming new at the same time. The life experiences that you have, you'll never be the same after you have certain experiences. And that's why it's really important outside of like pregnancy and stuff. It's really important to be mindful of, you know, where you're going, what you're doing, who you're hanging out with, and being like cautious on the people that you're around, you know, just making sure that you're safe and that your heart and your mind is really protected. Because once life really starts happening, there are things that you can't take back. There's things that you can't change, and you gotta live. All of your memories, all of your everything is like stuck within you, you know, like it's stored in your nervous system, it's stored in your mind, your emotions. Even if you're not like thinking about it every day, the things that you don't even remember anymore, it's still within you. You know, we grow, we have God's grace, you know what I mean? Like, and we can overcome any trauma, any hurt, any bad experience that we may have. But at the same time, you know, like, let's not put ourselves through unnecessary things that we shouldn't have to go through. On the back end, back to hopping back to pregnancy, I don't know if did I mention this, you guys? The mascara that I'm using is the Maybelline, the Sky High foundation, the Sky High Lash Sensational mascara. I really love this mascara. I think it's so good. As I was saying, as we do our lashes together, I think the protecting nature, the like that mother nature within us, like activating, and I think that it's new for us. And like other cultures and stuff, they really cater to pregnant women, and even like the postpartum journey after being pregnant. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff for a woman while she's pregnant. I feel like a woman can tend to kind of feel more catered to, or maybe more pampered, you know, when she's pregnant. But it's like the minute that we're not pregnant anymore, it's like no one knows what we're going through after that point. Like I remember like my postpartum phase, so I don't think I'll ever forget like my postpartum phase. Like that was oh my gosh, like that was the most hurtful experience that I've ever had. But every day I was growing into a new woman. My mind was becoming new, and then also too, my baby was growing. I was learning, and when we're learning anything new for the first time, it can be very hard, you know, just maturing and growing and accepting the season that I'm in, accepting what it is. How am I going to make this journey the best journey possible? I wasn't the best at making that experience the best experience that I probably could have had. Probably like my second time around that I have a baby, I think it'll be a lot better. There were like some girls that I was watching like when I was preparing to give birth, and they were like, what I packed as a third time mom, what I packed as a, you know, fourth time mom, fifth time mom. And they just, I don't know, they just seem so happy. I was just so excited to like give birth and have my baby. I was not prepared for all of the postpartum feelings that I was gonna feel. And I remember like one of the nurses, she walked in and she was like, now here in a few days, you know, you're gonna have like all of your hormones and everything, they're gonna hit a low, they're gonna drop. And, you know, just if you need help, say that you need help, you know, and stuff, because a lot of women have different sort of like baby blues and depression and stuff like that. So she was just giving me the rundown on what I should do if I need help and stuff like that. And I'm just over here thinking, I'm like, no. I'm like, that's not gonna be me. Like, I'm not gonna be depressed, you know, because I have never like really like struggled heavy with depression or any sort of, well, I'm not gonna say that. I've had episodes of like, you know, being like sad or like, you know, unmotivated and just felt depressed. Like there's a difference between like feeling like, you know, symptoms of depression without really being like depressed. But dude, that was my first time ever experiencing that. And I was not just Alina, like me, my brain, like how I think and how like I am, like I was not ready for that. I was so sad. I was so sad. I was sad at the fact that I was sad. I was sad at the fact that I was like feeling this way and I shouldn't have been. I feel like I shouldn't be feeling this way, and I felt guilty. I felt like I didn't like how I felt afterwards. Like I just felt icky. Like I didn't feel like my 2021, 2022 Lena. Like I didn't feel like how I felt when I'd be running outside and getting so much vitamin D and just had my normal routine and wasn't like could go to sleep whenever I wanted, wake up whenever I wanted. Like I was like really like like what is this? I knew things would change, but I didn't think that it would be like this, you know? And I think I just had unrealistic expectations about that. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I got into that, but if that's gonna help anybody out, needless to say, if you are in the middle of that season, right, no matter if you're like 6 months, 8 months, like, to me, that doesn't matter. Like, to me, to all of my mommy friends, like, you're fully not done being pregnant, to me, until you're like 3 years, at least 3 years. You're still post for about 2 years. And I remember reading online, like, you're not gonna get back to yourself until about 2 years. And I remember thinking to myself, God, 2 years? Like, no. So I don't know. I just did my makeup whenever I could, took pictures, enjoyed my baby, worked out. And even when I worked out, I felt so bad about myself when I was working out. And then that even made me feel worse, because I'm like, why am I sitting here feeling bad about how bad I feel about myself? Like, I didn't like feeling those thoughts. I just would try to like remind myself in those times to not let my thoughts like overwhelm me and whatnot. So I would just reassure myself, you know. And I would also definitely cry. I would cry a lot. I would cry out to the Lord a lot, ask for strength. The Lord is what got me through that time. And he really just saved me. All glory to the Lord. Let's go ahead and finish up this makeup, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so we are gonna use the Brow Stylist Definer. L'Oreal. I always get it mixed up between Maybelline and L'Oreal. I don't know why. Every time I want to be like Maybelline, it's L'Oreal. I'm gonna lightly fill in my brows, just a little bit, not nothing too much, because I feel like I just look better like without my brows being done. I don't know if that's weird or not. Maybe that's weird. But yeah, as I was saying, just hang in there. I promise, like, you will get back to yourself if you just hold on. You just gotta hold on for your dear life. Just hold on. Just hold on as much as you can. Don't let yourself go. Don't think that, you know, it's gonna last forever, because it truly doesn't. And then I am gonna go ahead and take the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a felt tip eyeliner, which is honestly pretty dang good. I'm gonna put this on my waterline. Sometimes I do use this for my real eyeliner, but it's a felt tip and I just am more comfortable like with like a paintbrush type of stroke, like the one that this L'Oreal has. I feel like I can get way more precise and it doesn't take me forever. I'm just gonna go in with this Makeup Forever Up and Down Tan. Just gonna sharpen her up real fast. So now that we used her, you guys, this is the Makeup Forever Up and Down Tan. Okay, don't forget it. We're gonna go in with a brown lip. Now, something happened to my Makeup Forever brown makeup pencil. I can't find it nowhere. It makes me so upset because those things are like 25 bucks, but that's okay. I got this. I barely got this Vibes. This is, what was this from? Uh-oh. I want to say Morphe. I want to say it's a Morphe lip liner. I'm pretty sure it's a Morphe lip liner. I will have all of my products, you guys, linked down below. And I'm not literally making any money from this because I'm new. I don't make money yet. I'm not making any money from this. So this is literally pure D-Love. So I do want to keep this makeup look very light, so I am going to take this lip brush and I'm just going to kind of smooth out my lips. I am going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Dusty Rose. We're going to go with the Dusty Rose. Going to put her on. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Super Stay Dreamer 10. I'm just gonna pop her like kind of in the center with my lip brush. just gonna brush that out just a little bit. For now, I'm just gonna use the lip injection again, what we used at the beginning, just for some gloss, just like some clear gloss, because honestly, I'm more glossy lip these days. But I am just gonna go ahead and darken up my beauty mark right here. Okay, and then more so recently, you guys, I haven't always done this, but I definitely don't need this. But I think it just elevates the look. How I kind of imagine where I want my beauty marks is I kind of just like imagine, like visualize like some dots on my face, like, and see where they would look really like cute at. So I'm gonna put one, which I already know. So I'm gonna put one right here. One right there to make it look very like Latina-y, you know, Latina springy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put one probably right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put one above my eyebrow. So this is the final look. I think she is so pretty for spring, very flirty, very just feminine, very soft, dainty, but also like bold and glammed up. So this is the final look, you guys. We loved filming this. This was so much fun. I definitely want to film more, so let me know if you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment, leave me a like, girl, turn on your post notifications so that way you can be notified whenever I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.